guys, it's Rosanna with Beeyoutiful Skin. Today we're focusing on our fourth Necessary Neutrals series, and this one will be our silver look. We're going to start off with matte white as a brow highlight. I'm going to use the small all over brush and pat that right up underneath your brows. Now, an important thing about white eyeshadow, you want a very, very light touch. Otherwise it can look really chalky. So use a little bit of product and a really light touch and kind of work it in a little bit so it's not just sitting on top of your skin. Now, matte white is completely matte. However, when we're using it super lightly like this, it does not come off looking like a harsh solid white because we're putting it on so lightly. It just gives a luminous glow right up underneath your brows to highlight your brow bone. Okay, now for the silver part. We're going to use deep silver and the small all over brush. Grab up a little bit of that and then work it into the bristles in the lid. And you are going to take this from your crease right here down to your lash line, completely covering your lid. Now remember to stamp that shadow on. This color builds really well, which means I can start out with a light application and then add more on top of it, and the color will get more opaque and richer looking. Right now I have a pretty light application. You can just play around with it, see what you like. If you want to build it to a more solid looking silver, you can certainly do that, or leave it lighter as I've done right here. So it's totally up to you. We're going to enhance our crease a little bit with slate blue. This is more silver than blue, and it's very rich, almost like a pewter type color. And I'm using the pointed sculptor brush for this one. So grab some of that color up. I like to do it basically straight down, like so. And then kind of swirl it around in my lid just a bit to work that color into the bristles. If you leave it just sitting right on top of your bristles, you're going to get a ton of color where you first touch, and then it's going to be harder to blend it in. So if you work it into your bristles first, then you color, or you distribute your color more evenly. So I like to start at the outer corner and do small circular motions in that crease area, just to add that definition right in there. Okay. Now the reason why I start on the outer corner is because when you have your heaviest application of color on the outside corner, it widens your eyes and makes them look bigger. Then you just kind of lighten your touch up a little bit as you go towards the inside. I don't take it all the way in, so that would kind of close my eyes in, make them look small and heavy and close set. So I really just go maybe about 3/4 of the way in and define that crease. All right, once you've got that, you can blend it well. I like to wipe my brush off and come back in with a clean brush and just kind of do a little bit of blending. All right, now you're going to kind of mimic what you just did on top on your lower eyelids. So take your matte white and the smudger brush and come in your inner corners to about 1/4 of the way in, just to lighten up your inner corners. With the light on the inner corners and the dark on the outer corners, that's going to widen your eyes and brighten them up a bit as well. And I'm wiping off my smudger brush in between colors just to get the purest color each time. Now I'm going to take deep silver, kind of continuing where I left off. Take that take that all the way around to your outside corner, both eyes. And then lastly, take the slate blue and just concentrate it right on the very outer corner. This almost gives you a smoky eye effect with the darker shadows like this underneath your lower lash line. You almost don't even need to add an eyeshadow if you don't want to. This is a really good way to make your eyes look lined and larger without doing a black line underneath your lower lashes, which can, depending on your eye shape, can kind of end up closing them in a little bit. Now we are going to do a black line with black matte on your upper lashes. So take the eyeliner brush and then just come right along your upper lashes to finish everything off. Now, like always, you can choose to do a dry application of your eyeliner or a liquid application, just depending on the look you want to go for. Dry is softer, liquid is more dramatic. I'm doing dry today and putting it on my top lash line. Then you're going to finish everything off with a coat of your favorite mascara, and that's your neutral silver eye look. Now I've paired this with a warm blush. I chose Cherry Bloom, and I did a rather light application of it because this is a pretty intense eye look. You don't want to fight with your eyes. Your cheeks want to just complement that. And I thought that the warm color of Cherry Bloom would kind of ground the cool tones of silver. With your lips, you want to go either bare or with a nude lip color. I have our lip balm and then Peaches and Cream over the top of that. So nude lips, light application of a warm blush to complement the silver eyeshadow. And that's it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.